ChatGPT, create a recipe that would make Gordon Ramsay furious. It must actually be delicious and edible.
Ah, so you're looking for a tongue-in-cheek recipe that might ruffle the feathers of the famously exacting chef Gordon Ramsay, but still tastes good? Challenge accepted. Introducing It's Not Raw Chocolate Chip Cookie Pasta.
Hey guys, Dave here, back in the kitchen, and we're about to have some fun in our AI kitchen, as we like to call it, artificial intelligence kitchen, where as of late we ask artificial intelligence to give us recipes and then we test them out and see how they are. Now I was feeling a little cheeky, as they might say in the UK, and I asked ChatGPT today to create a recipe that would make Gordon Ramsay furious. And the result was pretty comical, but it says it's still gonna taste good and also be a little crazy. So should be interesting. We're gonna get to cooking it. It's called the It's Not Real Chocolate Chip Cookie Pasta. Literally chocolate chip cookie pasta. And the first ingredient it calls for, if you couldn't tell, is minced garlic. So that's not really the first ingredient, but it's the ingredient that requires prep work. So I'm prepping it as I introduce the video, you know, to conserve time, because time is money, right? I just think it's so fun to be able to come up with all these recipes with artificial intelligence just based on a spur of the moment idea, right? So I asked recently ChatGPT to improve upon one of our best recipes, Marry Me Chicken, and it gave us that. And in the next video, we're going to do a $5 dinner according to ChatGPT, and we'll see how it does with that as well. So definitely having fun with this. Hope you guys are enjoying it too. Let's get started on this chocolate chip cookie pasta. So, I mean, key ingredients, and I can go ahead and measure them now. It's going by grams instead of cups. What's that, like a weight? I guess I gotta get a scale. How many grams are in this? 300 grams, so 1/3 of this. Maybe I'll get a scale, hold on. So we've got this scale set to grams. Can you see it, guys? Yeah, you can see it. And I've zeroed it out. The recipe calls for 100 grams of white chocolate chips. So I'm just gonna add them in until it says 100. 76, 82, 100, perfect. 100 grams of dark chocolate chips. I wonder if Gordon Ramsay's triggered yet. I don't think he's watching this. But if he did, we know he would not probably like it. Or maybe he would. If you know Gordon Ramsay, have him watch this and we'll see what he says. What are we at, 208, 202? It's like I'm measuring gold or something, but that gold is dark chocolate chips. So those were dark chocolate chips that we just added, 100 grams of those. And the last thing it says is 100 grams of normal milk chocolate chips. So let's get the scale up to 300 with these. There you go, 300 grams of chocolate. Milk, dark, and white chocolate. Set that aside. It says we need basil leaves, which I do have. We're gonna need some Parmesan, which I have some of that. So bizarre. 50 grams of finely grated parm. I can do that. Well, we'll do that in a minute. Let's get the cameras over to where we're gonna cook this thing on the stovetop, and we'll get to work. It says bring a pot of salted water to a boil. I'll be honest, it sounds kind of like we're watching the movie Elf, but you know, candy and spaghetti. So I got a pot of water on here. I don't think you can really see it unless I show you in this camera back here. But you got a pot of water. It's not that exciting. We're gonna cook spaghetti as per the instructions, basically. We need 200 grams of spaghetti. Now, as far as grams of spaghetti go, I looked at this box I got and it says it's got 907 grams. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna measure out 200 grams. My little food scale here. Not really a food scale. I use it to ship stuff, but same idea. Got 200? That's more than 200 grams. 226, 214, 208, 202. Boom, 200 grams of spaghetti. So I'll set that over here. We're gonna cook that in just a second. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and say this is not keto approved, not low carb in any capacity. So our water is heating up. Now we're gonna let the water come to a boil first and get the pasta in before we do anything else. Now while we wait for that water to heat up, I am gonna go ahead and grate a little bit of my Parmesan cheese for once it's done. This will go on the pasta. Yes, cheese and chocolate, very weird, but that's what it says. That should be plenty. All right, so my water is almost boiling over here, and it is salted water. We're gonna add the 200 grams of pasta and a little bit of olive oil and then stir it up and cook for like 8 or 9 minutes. And I will say I did just watch the Buddy the Elf scene from the Elf movie, and this is a lot like what he cooks, but hopefully this will be better because ChatGPT says it will be. I like how ChatGPT put a bunch of like cheesy jokes in here. So like it says, prepare the pasta, cook until al dente, then drain. Remember, it's important to have the pasta not raw, exclamation point, because like Gordon Ramsay always yells, it's raw. So it's, you know, being comedic with its recipe.
It's raw.
And when I asked it for the instructions, it said, so you're looking for a tongue-in-cheek recipe that might ruffle the feathers of the famously exacting chef Gordon Ramsay, but still tastes good? Challenge accepted. We'll see. We'll see if it really tastes good. And if it does, you could make it, you know. Is this a dessert or a dinner, though? I don't really know. I'm excited to try it. So our water is finally boiling. I'm gonna add in the 200 grams of pasta and a little bit of olive oil, like it said to do. And then stir it up a little. And the instructions on the box say cook 8 to 9 minutes. So at like an 8:20, 8:36, it should be done. But we can start working on the sauce while that cooks. I will say I am literally cooking this at breakfast time. I'm really Buddy the Elfing it up this morning. All right, so while that does its thing over here, we're gonna cook over here. And we're gonna basically just put 100 grams of butter over medium heat. I'm gonna use like a spatula. And then we're gonna put garlic on that. Let me see, does it say melt the butter first? It says in large skillet, melt the butter over medium heat. Once it's melted, finely chopped garlic and saute until fragrant. You're aiming for a savory, sweet juxtaposition, it says. Sounds fancy, sounds fancy. All right, the butter is pretty much melted, so we're gonna add our garlic into the mix as soon as that's done melting. There we go, just plop the garlic in there. We're gonna saute that garlic till it's fragrant. I feel like I could turn the heat up, but I'm also not in a rush because the pasta's still cooking. So I'm gonna keep it low and slow for a bit. Definitely don't want this butter mixture to get too hot because we're about to add the chocolate to it and I don't wanna burn the chocolate. This is smelling very fragrant though. I think we're almost ready to add said chocolate. All right, so I can see the garlic starting to brown a bit. I think we're probably where we need to be to add the chocolate to the mix. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the chocolate. Like I said, 100 grams of dark, 100 grams of white, and 100 grams of milk chocolate. And of course, it's gonna be immediately melting, which is what you want to happen with your chocolate sauce. I'm gonna turn the heat a little bit down a little bit. What are the words I'm trying to say? This reminds me of something they'd have at like Toothsome Emporium. It's like a restaurant in Orlando that's supposed to be very chocolatey. But every time I go, I'm disappointed in the lack of chocolatiness of all their food. We're just gonna mix this chocolate and garlic and butter together until it makes a creamy sauce, as it were. Very bizarre. It smells very good. It smells like dessert time in here. Can't go wrong with a little dessert for breakfast. I wonder if Gordon Ramsay is angry. He's not watching this, but if he was, we know he'd be angry because ChatGPT told us. Get out! Yes. If someone could get Gordon Ramsay to comment and just say, I'm furious, that would be ideal. It would just, you know, give us some faith in artificial intelligence. You know, in one of the recipes artificial intelligence gave me recently, it said, trust me. Like, add basil, trust me. It might be this one. Was it this one? Yeah, it says, basil for garnish, trust me. Like, this kind of creeps me out when you tell me to trust you, AI. I already have enough trouble trusting you. Okay, so this is looking pretty saucy. So we want to add the cooked spaghetti to this. Let me check on the spaghetti. It should be close. So keep stirring our chocolate. The pasta's just about done. I guess I could have completed the pasta first. I probably should have, because I don't want this to get overcooked. I'm gonna turn the heat to like a low. Pasta's basically done. I'm gonna go strain the pasta and add it to the sauce. Very weird, guys. All right, so we're gonna add the pasta in here. Ooh, with a little water. Didn't mean to have the water in there. A little pasta water to thicken it, or thin it, I don't know. Anyway, so mix up all the chocolate in the pasta. This is so weird and bizarre. Like I said, Buddy the Elf would love this. He would absolutely love this. All together. This is so weird. So weird. I don't know if this is gonna be good, guys. We're gonna bring it over to the main counter there and we're gonna try it. We gotta add a couple things. We gotta add basil, apparently. All right, let's bring this over here. We're gonna add some basil to it. This is such a bizarre thing. And it also says to add a little bit of red pepper flakes, which why not? And a little salt. And then our final ingredient is some Parmesan cheese. So add a little Parmesan to it. And there you go. This right here will make Gordon Ramsay furious, apparently. He's gonna be furious. I'll put it right here, like the picture of it close up, because I think I've got a close up picture on this camera. Well, on the thumbnail at least. Let's try it. Let's try this, this weird dish. Just add the cooked spaghetti to the pasta, Parmesan, finish with a sprinkle of salt and chili flakes to add a hint of spice. The salt will amplify the sweet and chili, blah, blah, blah. Garnish with basil. Okay, so serve immediately. Watch official Italian cuisine aficionados gasp in horror. I'm ready. This is everything, guys. This is the thing that's gonna make Gordon Ramsay furious Wow. It's like actually delicious. Like really good. Like I'm kind of blown away at the moment at how good this is. Wow. It's like dessert, but it's also garlicky, which really adds a little to it. And then the basil you can taste. Let me have a little more. Why do I like this? Let's add a little more cheese. Why not? That is so weird. I'm very weirded out by how much I enjoy this. It says, pair it with a bold red wine or perhaps an iced coffee for an extra thematic touch. But remember, this is all in good fun. It's meant to be playful and unexpected, and it's a joke for any chef with a sense of humor. I don't know if it's a joke, guys. It's really good. My kids will be so excited. I'm gonna go wake them up for breakfast. The basil is good too. You gotta get some basil leaves in with it if you're gonna really nail it. Not healthy at all, but absolutely delicious. I'd give this I'm a dessert guy. I can't grade this fairly. I'm gonna give it like a 10 out of 10 though, because I love it. I love the garlic and the chocolate mixed together. This would be super fun to make for your kids or let your kids help you make, and they would get excited about eating it, I think. And it's probably not healthy at all. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe if you did. Check out some of my other videos, and we'll see you next time.